grateful for the freedom to live as I choose. Today, I will accept responsibility for my recovery, make my own choices, and accept the consequences.
Thanks for reading. You want to break that down? What that means to you?
It means that I have to be responsible for my life and what I choose.
Okay. How much time
Um,
you have clean?
huh?
How much time you have clean?
16 months.
Hey.
Hey,
All right. I
I
thank
gotta
God for
have,
last
I
night's
have to
rest.
have choices, and I'm responsible for what I do, for what just my life today. I can't put it on everybody else. I can't blame other people for what I choose.
Okay.
It's about me. And I gotta accept whatever consequences that the choices that I make.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
thanks for
All
sharing.
right. And thanks for reading. I thank God for last night's rest this morning, rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. How you doing, my friend?
Pretty good.
All right. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How the brothers and sisters doing this afternoon? Everybody good?
This evening.
All right. It's good to be back here in DC.
Mhm.
This is Brother Dash.
How's
That's Brother
everybody?
DeAndre.
How y'all doing?
All right. And my partner, Robert Hayes. He's in Philadelphia. He probably is in Chester with adjudicated youths. And together we call the Minds of Men. Nonprofit spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. I've been on drugs for 20 years. I've been clean for 16 years. But all I got is what?
Today.
We have something nice that will break the ice. You know what I'm saying? That warm people up. That we're going to get into this two, what are they with these two vowels? No, vowel consonant. I'm sorry, consonant vowel. All right, refine, recalibrate, restructure, rebuild, revisit, reset, reteach, respect, regain, reborn. All right, consonant vowel, and we're going to get into that. Then we're going to be like Michael Jackson, because we got to get back on that bus and head on back
For 3 hours.
to Philadelphia.
I'm going to sleep.
All right. Go on.
Oh man, it's truly a pleasure being here today. I'm new with the guys coming here today, but I'm DeAndre. I'm definitely at it. Problem's definitely me,
DeAndre.
and
Andre.
I'm grateful to be here today, bringing this spirit, strength, and hope. I always start my part off with like he said, the icebreaker. And the icebreaker is the rose, the thorn, and the bud. The rose, of course, is the success, the things that I've achieved while in this process. The thorn are some of the things that have stopped me from achieving certain goals that had been held me back. The bud, the new ideals or the new way that I think, the new way I look at things, new things I want to put in my life that will help me to progress in a more positive direction. So that's how the rose, the thorn, and the bud go. And there's no wrong answers. So it's however you feel, whatever you feel your rose is for you, whatever your thorn is for you, whatever your bud is for you, it's for you. So don't worry about, oh man, I want to make sure I say the right thing and all that. No, it's whatever you're feeling. So who wants to be my first
My
contestant?
name Clark.
How you doing, Mr. Clark?
I take the thorns because I'm in a lot of pain. Basically, I guess it's really old age. And
Oh,
when
man,
I say
can't tell.
when I say old age, I mean I'm not moving around. I need to get on that bike. I draw my pictures. I'm real good in that, but you still need to get up.
Right.
Exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I go around the corner, up the street, run out of breath. Then I say, "See now, beauty just went on." Got on the bike because you thinking it, but you're not doing it.
Right.
So that'll be like the thorn sticking me, like that ain't right. That's like mom pop me up the head. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And the memorials of another chance, to me, that's like reborn. Because where I was at first, I ain't have no excuses for real. I just made them, used it, and somebody said, well, since you want to go to this recovery, instead of calling the man, but that he was he's the director down there on 5th and what's that? 5th and K. I forgot the name of Mission, the gospel mission down there. Yeah, he was the director down there. So he say, okay, you ain't working today, so I want you to go to this program. He said, let me call it. Then he said, no. Then he said, I should give you the number. And I'm looking at him. He's doing 2D shit. He said, you know what? Go down there. If you're off today, go down there and sign in. And you call me back when you get there and get somebody's name said, not stating that I've been there, that I'm volunteered to get into the program, right?
Mhm.
And I say, if he took all that time and all that pressure, I should have enough time just to go up there because that's his appreciation, which he really have to say nothing. You know, you just gone up there, don't worry about nothing else. But he went through a lot of changes just for me, speaking for me, and that's a goal for me, and that's like being reborn.
Okay. That sounds like the success. The thorn was the going around the corner,
Right,
getting out of breath, not getting on the bike.
right,
The success was the gentleman being there for you,
right,
being supportive,
right,
giving you some information,
right.
helping you. So the new ideal is what? So what's going to be your new ideal then? Sticking to it?
Stick to your plan. Stick to my plans and my goals.
Very good.
Very good.
How much time you got clean, Mr. Club?
I got 21 years clean.
Hey, a lot of time.
Right. A lot of time.
So, lot of problems.
They say one day for us
It's a miracle.
it is a miracle.
Right.
So, hey,
Man,
you're on the right
21
path, sir.
Right.
Damn sure.
I was gonna say on YouTube, there's this guy. His name is Paul Eugene, and he does chair exercises. Now, I'm not saying you're in the age group that because he's like 65. That's one of the people that I use to exercise when I get so tired that I'm in the wheelchair, or on days when I walk and the pain is a little more than I like it to be. I use some type of chair exercise or get, if you can imagine, don't imagine too deep. I'm on the floor, exercising, because I'm trying to get. The ultimate goal is to get rid of this wheelchair and the walker and the cane, and just do the best that I can do. So I try to do a little something 3 times a day, maybe 10, 15 minutes a day, and instead of like going out and overexerting on walking on the street or whatever, just another idea or another option that you might want to look for.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Cause
Yeah.
Somebody showed me, I think that's what you did, came here, but somebody was on TV doing the exercises and stuff like that. But she was directing us too. But like sometimes I don't even know if I can get on my channel, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna
It's
check
on
it out.
YouTube or you can Google.
I just got a regular TV. Right. I'm gonna check it out and see. Like somebody on there. It is somebody.
Anyone else?
Thanks for that suggestion,
Yes.
brother.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm always the homophone to myself
Mm.
because I just had a conversation in the hallway with someone, and all I had to do was step back and be quiet, practice and recover. I didn't practice recovery.
Oh.
I did. I came forward. I pushed me, I pushed back.
Mm.
It ain't about that to show if you're a man or. And I got to learn how to do that. I've done that, and I've been clean 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Hey, congratulations.
Sometimes I practice it, sometimes
No,
I
you
don't. And the day I didn't practice, because all I had to do was step back and let them be who they are
Mm-hmm.
and move on. So life can go on.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's part of what we're gonna talk about right here. I'm
Yeah.
glad you had that. Oh, Canel, we're gonna give you some ideas on how to get past that.
So I came back and I apologize to everybody that was out there.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna step to the gentleman that I stepped to very forceful attitude. So I'm gonna go to him when I see him. And apologize to him.
Mhm. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, how about if you don't accept your apology? What are you gonna do?
I can't, ain't nothing I can
Keep it
do.
Right.
Ain't
moving.
nothing I can do, but.
That's right. That's right. You
Ain't
did
nothing.
your part.
I did my part. Ain't nothing I can do, but.
But
I went back and apologized to Miss Jesus directly, because she came out, she heard me and came out there in the hallway and said, whoa, what's going on out here? That's how I loud at it again. And that's been a real bad, well, it's been a real bad thing of mine. You push me, I push back. But I need to learn how you don't have to push back.
no, you don't.
You don't.
No, you don't.
I can let you be where you at and go on. I need to learn this. Sometimes I practice it,
Sometimes you
sometimes
don't.
I have practiced it. Sometimes I ain't. And today was one of the times I didn't practice it. And it really bothered me, man, because that's not me.
Mm.
But it really bothered me. So like I said, I'm gonna go to the gentleman when I see him. I'm gonna apologize to him. But that's a real bad thought I got, because it has affected me in my 59 years of living.
Mhm.
It has affected me, and I go to dialysis now 3 times a week now. It has affected me at dialysis. It has affected me in my marriage with my wife.
Mhm.
It has affected me with my kids. I never put my hands on nobody. I didn't let it go that far, but I would walk away.
Sometimes that pain that we endure,
Yeah.
sometimes can cause an infliction and cause us to get outside ourselves too. Not trying to make any justifications for what
Yeah.
you did, but a lot of times we suffer with that deep rooted pain that Derek always talking about. We're always bringing it into to the facility. That deep rooted stuff that we're not really talking about. Though you got 15 years, congratulations. But into some unresolved stuff,
Yeah.
possibly you haven't quite dealt with.
Sometimes
I know
it
I
do.
got some.
Me
Sometimes
too.
it get you in trouble though, man. So
Yeah.
they have took me to the penitentiary and the jail.
Wow. Well,
And I can't go there today.
no.
I can't go there today.
Too
It
old.
ain't that I can't go there. I
Yeah.
can. But
No, we
I
ain't
don't
never too
wanna
old to
go
go
there.
there.
They ain't gonna
We
I
make
don't know
bad
if they do
decisions.
dialysis.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do dialysis in jail or not.
Oh, yeah, they got a hospital ward for you. Yeah, they got all that stuff.
I ain't trying to
So
go.
I was locked with a guy, he was blind. They had a place for him too.
Well, you know,
For real. I'm trying to go to
and what's your
Nah.
name?
Julius.
Mr. Julius.
Julius.
And what you know, what I noticed, Julius, once we get in our lives together, the enemy always come to what? Push buttons.
Right.
And you gotta realize, brother Julius, is bigger than what? People. Right? Everything don't need a response. We know that. But see, thank God for the brother you had a confrontation with. It let you know that it's still work inside of Julius that needs to be what?
Worked on.
North Home.
Very good. So instead of looking at the brother as a what? A troublemaker, a rabble rouser, a potential jackass, we say thank him because he pushed buttons in me
Right.
that I need to what? Work on. Everybody understand
So he
that?
was a blessing in disguise.
Right, blessing in disguise, right?
Yeah.
So, but you're a bigger man to say, apologize to the community, and when you see him, you're gonna make your amends with the
Yeah,
brother right
man.
there. And like DeAndre said, even if you don't accept, you planted
did your
your
part.
seed. Very good, you
Did
planted
your
your part. But that's good though.
Yeah.
All right, because
And we're
none
gonna
of
have those challenges.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to learn from this
We'll
one.
have them.
Cause the next one coming.
right.
So I need to see the next one coming.
Everybody hear that?
Next
Yeah.
is coming,
Oh, the
yeah.
next one coming.
That's right.
Because anytime that we're doing something
Right.
positive
Just.
on the right side, there's always going to be a challenge.
That's right.
There's always going to be somebody to challenge us. They may not, how you put it there, it may not be them, it may be their spirit
Spirit
That's
in
right.
that's in them.
Yeah.
We got to remember all of that. Sometimes that person might not be themselves that
it.
day.
Evil is always.
Y'all see the movie by Denzel Washington? What was it called? The one when you touch somebody. The
Deja
spirit.
vu.
It was called Falling.
Falling. Yeah.
Falling.
Right.
I touched DeAndre, he got it.
Well,
He
y'all
touched
stay over there.
he
You
got it. He touched you, you got it.
Right.
Touch her, she got it. Spirits.
Jump from house to house.
Spirits. People who are totally out of what? Character. You know what I'm talking about? So when you see it that way, you understand it's the enemy working through people to attack our spirituality. All right? Come on, Mr. Grant.
I looking at that bulletin board, I drew a picture of the 4 horses of Apocalypse.
Ah.
Revelation.
Yeah. I got Skeletor is what I drew,
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
all around it, and I've been to a place where it used to be a Thomas Circle, but they sandblast Apocalypse. I think it's Apocalypse Church, but it got Christianity Church. But they said the church sandblasted, they put Christianity there.
Yeah.
Then there's one on 9th Street to say Apocalypse. Start with a therapist or something like that. Well, anyway, it's 2 of them.
Mhm.
One of them been erased, one of them still there. And I was saying, like, what make you think of that? And they say, spirit. And I was for spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen the picture. I used to see the picture over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And that mind me just looking at this bulletin board.
Yes, sir.
Got a lot of work to do.
Ah.
Speaking myself.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we're gonna get into that.
Let's go, y'all. Which one you want to start with? Which one you want to start with?
Let's start.
How you doing, sis? Good to see you. It's brother DeAndre, it's brother Dash. I remember you, but I forgot your name. Ornella. Very
We're
good.
gonna start with reteach.
Reteach.
Because a lot of us in here have got all the information that we could possibly get, or at least we think we can get, but there's always more to be retained.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna start with reteach. What do you think about that one, Derek?
Reteach.
That's good.
To repeat, retort, or reiterate. Say it again, emphasize, or what with clarity. Anybody need to be retort? I did.
Sure.
All right.
Me too.
Every
How to be a man.
See it?
All right, come on, sis. Let me hear from you. Come on.
That's a good one for me.
What's your name?
My name is Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Reteaching myself to think outside of myself. It's like thinking my way always gets me in the hot seat. So it's like here lately, every time I get to the get clean up,
Mm-hmm.
I always reteach myself how to try it again. And I always get the same result. So like here now, I had my clean date is the 2nd of August, and I'm still reteaching myself how to do things on God's terms and not mine.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Just, reteaching myself how to do things not in my way, but in God's way.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in recovery and not half-ass in recovery. Refine my tools that I have, like to reiterate the tools that I already have now. I'm just using them, changing the people, places, and things, and just telling myself that on a daily basis. It does work. As long as I put to do the work in recovery, then I will always recover. I have to put in what I want to get out of it. If I don't put nothing in, then I'm not going to get nothing out of it.
That's right.
So, and it's like things that hurt, that's what I need the most. And I'm on crutches now or whatever because I messed my leg up. And I did not want to come down here today. And I'm like, you know what? But I need to come down here today.
Mm-hmm.
So let me hop a little self forward down here, and get the
Glad
message
you
that I
came.
need. And I did. So thank you.
How much time do you have clean?
Now it's since August 2nd. So
Hey,
Hey.
time. God bless you. They said surrender quietly or die violently. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
And if I don't surrender, it's hard for me to be what? Retort. So I got to get humble to learn and listen what? To other people. So I can receive new information, so I can learn a better way to what? To live my life. All right, being retort. All right, for those who just came in, that's Brother DeAndre, that's Brother Dash, I'm Derek. We talking about consonant aura and the vowel E, re. We just talked about what? To be retort, to reteach. All right? That's why it's good to read for yourself. Is that true?
Yeah.
When you read for yourself, you get to educate what? Yourself.
Yourself.
And nobody can tell you what? Anything. All right? For those who don't read and they like spiritually what? Empty or bankrupt. Somebody can sound good, they can mislead me and lead me straight to where?
Hell.
The hell. Everybody understand that?
There you go.
All right, everybody remember Jim Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just leave it right there. All right? But reteach.
You ain't got no punch, do you?
I'm 52. I'm going to be learning until I die.
Right.
Everybody understand that?
Right.
Okay, I know people 85 years old walking across the stage.
Still learning.
Graduated. Damn near 90 years old.
Right.
We're never too late to what? Learn.
Right.
All right? But a person who's prideful think they got all the answers and they wind up crashing
And burn.
and burning. surrender quietly or die violently. To be able to what? To be retaught. All right. How about reset? When you talking about that, DeAndre, to reset? Oh, come on, mama.
As I said before, my name is Ornella.
Hey, Ornella.
I had to reset in a whole bunch of facets in my life. When y'all met me before, I was working at the methadone clinic on Massachusetts Avenue. But now I work at the DC Oct as a peer navigator.
Hey, let me ask you to get one of those.
Yeah, let me get a card. We might need
We want to
that.
come up and do some groups. How your little doggy doing?
She doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah, dog, yeah.
So I had to make a whole lot of changes. Number one being my association. I don't like, because I'm 31, you know, I thought to myself, in 9 years, I'm going to be 40. Am I going to sit here with the same group of people that keep on sending me TikTok memes and Instagram memes when you can read about different things? I like science. I like the brain. So I want to go to school for neurology. I never had a chance to finish school for neurosurgery because I had to have surgery of my own brain, you know. So I want to just reset that environment because I'm just like, y'all not growing while y'all have your hands on your phones. You know, like we have this saying in Africa, you know, that the parents always say, you always pressing that your phone, always pressing that your phone. So my mother will always tell me every day, why are you always on your phone? That's what we say, pressing your phone. So every day, you know, I'm always surrounded by people on social media, on the train, on the bus. I'm like, what are you reading? Are you on Kindle? Are you on like Amazon Prime reading?
Stay on the phone.
Yeah, like are you on your tablet reading something educational? You know, because in my mind, like when I had like a breaking point once where I was just like, stop sending me TikToks because it's just like sensory overload for me, you know, and I want to do better.
Right.
That's why I chose this path at the DC jail because number one, I'm epileptic and they were trying to use it against me, and two, I was bored and they didn't use my title. I wasn't used to my full capacity. So now I'm able to be used to my full capacity for the inmates, and I get to run my own groups and stuff like that.
It's a blessing.
And we calling you, and hopefully maybe we can come through.
Absolutely.
Hey! How much time do you have clean? You in recovery?
No, I'm not in recovery,
All
but
right.
I do have anxiety and depression, and in 2011 I tried to commit suicide, so I guess that's being clean.
Hey, come on. God bless you.
So 12 years.
12 years.
Okay.
All right.
God bless you, sis.
Thank you for sharing that.
Definitely gonna be contacting with you. Hopefully, you contact with us.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be calling you this week, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, not next week. All right, because today is Friday. Your hand was up? Okay. Reset. A guy showed, we had did a group Thursday, me and Dash. And a guy friend, y'all know like the trains? His buddy was high and fell into the train and his body hit the what? The third rail.
Third rail. That's where all the electricity come through.
Anybody know about the third rail?
Yeah.
Anybody about the
Kill
third
you.
rail?
Yeah.
Right. And he had a picture of it. And his back was like on fire. It looked like you could see meat. That's what it looked like. I didn't know what it looked like, right?
Yeah.
But he wound up ODing and dying.
After that.
And right. And that right there reset the way he see what? His recovery and my recovery. Because I learned from other people's what? Mistakes. Because I'm no better than what? Nobody. Right? So instead of judging them, talking about, yeah, I knew it, all that, you say, okay, thank you, God. For the grace of God, there go who?
Me.
Very good. So let me take my life deeper
And more seriously.
and more serious, right? To reset. All right? Reset. And brother, talk about how the brother got in his way and he had to reset what? My day. Wake up. You know people wake up and you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. And you got to reset your day. Everybody hear that? Somebody that had their coffee, they flipping out. Then smoke their cigarette and they see you, they flipping out. You gotta what? Reset. All right?
Very important.
Come on. All right? Come on. You want to speak more? You want to add a little on that?
No, I don't want because I know there's gonna be other people that want to. We got a lot of the circle to go around.
Revisit.
Oh.
What we revisiting, DeAndre?
We're revisiting. It means come back again to the process and reread. which takes us all the way back to reteach.
Uh-huh.
All these things that we got on this board today are kind of like in synchronized. You know, teach, reset, revisit. He hit me with that this morning on our way here. He said, Blue, God spoke to me. He gave me read. I don't know what we can do with it, but let's do something with it. And we did this. It's almost like our little structure board. We revisit. Sometimes we have to go back in our process
to the basics
and get some clarified understanding. You know, restart. Damn, we didn't put. We didn't even got restart.
We can put that up there too.
Yeah, bro. We slide restart in there. There's a lot of reads, man, when we're in this field, or we in this process, I should say. Forgive me. Restarting our day, resetting our day, being retaught some things, revisiting, meaning we going back. I said that to Derek the other night in the car. I said you know what? We're gonna revisit that. You know, we're gonna revisit. That means that it's not going away. Right. It's still there. It's that door is open to go back and, you know, take a look at it again. Right. So that's our revisit.
And it's a consequence too. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence that we're going to go into the jails in Philadelphia, right? Through the chaplain. And here she's a peer coordinator at the facility up here in Washington, D.C. And we're going to revisit the jails. I've been locked up 4 times.
I've been locked up once.
I was on my way to doing what? Time. Right. But I had to make a change to reset the way I was thinking, to be retaught, so I want what? Be an inmate. Right. Not to knock them, but we're going to revisit jail.
During time reset the way I think today.
Everybody hear that?
To go back.
Anybody got a take on that?
Yeah.
Revisit.
That revisit piece?
I remember I didn't like NA meetings. I didn't like NA meetings, AA meetings. Oh, okay. AA meetings too serious. You talk about drugs, shut up. This is alcohol. All right? Or I went in there one time, I swore they were praying. And meetings, I used to always look at the indifference. They ain't sleeping with married women. They ain't sleeping with married men. They selling drugs in the room. I'm not going. I only said that because I didn't want to what? Didn't want to go. So God said, shut up. Who you there for? Them or you? I said, me. Then shut up and sit down and listen. And I started to revisit meetings. I started to love the meetings because I wasn't there for personalities. I was there for what? Principles. You understand that? Yeah. Now, how about revisiting what? Where we used to get high at?
That's dangerous.
Yes. Right.
You got a take on that one?
My revisiting was me relapsing.
Okay. Okay, right. There you
didn't even add relapse.
Relapse. Yes.
So when you talked about the reteaching, and I did. I thought I knew everything, but and what she was saying, you know, you said reading for yourself. What she was saying, like it's important to read, but it's also important that we calibrate. Like I need to listen to other people so that I have a different perception. Because I can read all day long, but I'm still going to
recalibrate up out of there.
I sure did.
You paying attention?
Yeah. As long as I'm just reading and retaining whatever information, it's still my perception. So if I don't open myself to get information from other people and other people's perception, I'm still gonna have the same outlook.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The outcome is still gonna be the same.
Open to hear something different.
Very good. Everybody hear that?
She teaching.
Desires leads to what? Decisions. Decisions lead to what? Patterns. And what patterns lead to what? Consequences. So if I don't like my consequences, I got to change the patterns, get better with what? My decisions, but I got to first change my desires. You understand that?
Yeah.
There come my desires. Always revisit me.
It'll lead to a relapse.
To another relapse. So you understand? Who like to go tricking in here? How many guys like them girls out there?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I got trick.
I got you.
Yeah.
How some ladies like when the bills is due, instead of struggling, some women cut corners and start what?
So what? The
Start saying
panhandling.
solicitation. Solicitation. You said panhandling?
The man said panhandling.
Baking cookies?
Yeah.
All in that hand, right? Put it right in here, all you got. Hey, they ain't got no number. You know I need it.
They get yeah.
You know I need it.
My wife like
Hey,
that.
hey, boo,
You know I need.
Hey,
How you
boo boo.
doing, boo, boo?
She don't even give me a number.
They give your wallet back.
Yeah, that's all empty.
Don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
So the next time we, hey, it's my buddy right there. How you doing, sis? So the next time we revisit,
Right.
y'all, we're going to bring some food back, okay?
Uh,
That'll be in November right here, okay? All right, God bless. That's good. That's good. All right.
Yeah. And woke the crowd up.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. Got everybody.
Hey, what's your name again, man?
Mandy.
Miss Mandy.
Hello, Miss Mandy.
Hey,
How you
DeAndre.
doing, DeAndre?
Remember Dash, right? Remember Dash?
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss
How you
Man?
doing?
We talking
All right.
about consonant aura and the vowel E, re. We talk about teach, reset, revisit.
Which can lead to
Relax.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about rebuild. Come on.
Now we're gonna get on the other side of that relax. It come with rebuild. Our mind once damaged, it's been damaged. You know.
I can't read your right
Yeah,
there.
our mind once been damaged.
Okay.
How do we rebuild
Oh,
from
okay.
that? Being damaged.
Yeah, being rebuilt. The way we think. Putting new ideals in place. You know, kind of like well, what's good a good one for that one?
You talking about like the receptors? How
Yeah,
sometimes-
yeah.
In the mind.
I learned the receptors in our brain rebuild.
Is there
They-
something that we lost we won't get back?
That's what you're talking about.
Okay, I was getting ready to hit on that one. I was getting ready to hit on that because you know a lot of times there comes a confusion in there. One, we damage a lot of them during our drug use, but a lot of it, you know, can happen too, mental health wise as well. Drinking, falling down, hitting your head, damaging, you know, these membranes and these cells, these circuits. And when those circuits, they tell us they're at least a year before you're actually back in good, I guess, shape, good working condition. That's what they say. But that's the statistic. They say at least a year. But overall, a lot of times those circuits are get burnt out because we continuously relapse. So we're continuously damaging that cell that's trying to repair itself. So when it doesn't reconnect, it's kind of just like plugging in a plug in an outlet. You get that, it'll plug in, you see that spark, but no electric. You see what I'm saying?
No connection.
That's how that's how the circuits do. You'll see the spark, but there's no electricity going through it. So it's almost like I remember those circuits are reconnecting, but there's no juice there because we burnt out the main part of the member of the circuit. The brain is burnt out from drug use, drinking. They got one called wet brain. I got to look that up. I've heard people having that who excessively drink and they get wet brain. There's all different types of things that can transpire when in our act of using.
And another good food. Another one's like rebuild what? Relationships.
Yeah.
We burnt a lot of what? A lot of bridges. Who's the best architect to put back the bridges that we burnt down?
God.
God. And a lot of time I have to wait until God start to what? Build back the bridges that I what? Burned down.
But I'm so selfish,
Uh-huh.
I don't got time to wait for God.
Ah.
Well, you gonna jump the gun.
I want to try to rebuild them things myself.
Yes.
And when people don't comply with me, then I get angry again. Then I go relapse.
Everybody hear that?
Right.
Who drive a car? You might need a transmission. That's where I'm at today with my BMW. I'm thinking about selling it or keeping it. Sell it or keep it.
Sell it.
But it's going from drive to neutral. So they said they might have to rebuild my transmission.
That's too much money.
All right. How about professional teams? The Chicago Bulls had to rebuild their team around what? Michael Jordan. And put trading people and get the pieces together to get what? 6 championships. Rebuilding. Everybody understand that? And my lives need to get rebuilt too. The books I read, the places I go, the people I listen to will help rebuild their big nights to rebuild. Because if I don't rebuild, I will definitely relapse. Because I revisit a place of what?
Pain.
Yes, right. Yes. How about structure? To restructure. Organize differently. Plan to strengthen mindset. Who has to restructure the way we think? Who know about thinking errors? Catastrophic thinking. I'm going back to jail.
Shit.
You don't know that? Shut up.
You don't have a crystal ball.
Right.
He got one in the trunk.
That's catastrophic thing. We predict the what? The worst. Right. How about shoulds? I shouldn't be here. I should be married. I should have my kids. I should have a better job. I should be married.
Money.
I should graduate. And when shoulds don't get met, what happens?
Right.
We get the efforts.
Everybody hear that?
Immediately get the efforts because now we done set some high expectations on situations that don't pan out, and then we become discombobulated, disorganized. We become combative, all that stuff against self. And the next thing you know, we gotta medicate because we don't know, or I don't. Let me rephrase that. I always keep it on me. I always say that when I speak. I medicate because I don't know any better. Because that's been my go-to. So if I'm not, if I haven't put in my vocabulary to let somebody reteach me, help me reset, or I learn how to revisit, I will relapse. Thank you so much for that, because that goes together so well. That goes right where it's at. It fits good between those two places, and that's me. That's what I would do.
Another form of thinking is what? Personalization. Who personalize everything? They talking in the corner. They talking about who?
Me.
They laughing over here. They laughing at who?
Me.
Anybody personalize situations? And that's a narcissistic, because nobody even thinking about me.
I did that today.
Did you? Okay.
Because whatever people feel about us, ain't none of our business. I heard that. Ain't none of our business how people feel about us or what people have to say about us.
Another thing in there, overgeneralization. How many men got hurt by a woman?
Go ahead, put your hands up.
Who made sweeping indictments on all women after that one woman who hurt me? All women are not to be what? Trusted. They're going to hurt me like she did. And that's what? Wrong. Some women say, I can't stand men. Don't trust men. Men are dogs, but some women shop at dog pounds.
Oh,
Check that out.
self-esteem. I need someone to help build my self-esteem up.
Yes.
So a lot of times
Rebuild.
we rebuild with the wrong type of brick.
Yes.
Or the wrong type of tool.
Come on.
You know, so that's because I need to feed that self-esteem that I don't have. You know, I get somebody who's on lower level than me, that'll build me up. That's how I used to think when I did drugs. I go dressed up in the crack house. I'm the best dressed crack smoker in the house. So everyone else is beneath me. So now I'm the king of the crack house for those couple of hours.
Check that out. Couple of hours, you got it, maybe 30 minutes.
If I'm lucky, if I didn't meet one of those ones that know how to have your pockets looking at rabbit ears.
I see the whole outfit come up a knot, you know, it took them 15 minutes broke. You're like, how that happen? You had the right one, baby.
Yeah.
You had the right one.
A friend of ours said he spent like $1,000 in the crack house, but a guy came in when he had no more drugs left. A dude coming in with a 20 ounce, and he was the celebrity of the house. They forgot about what we did for them.
He had a half a beer and $3. He was king of the house.
And a couple of looses.
Who would keep living like that, man? Yo, drugs rape us. Anybody hear that? It's a miserable existence.
I just heard that yesterday.
It is. It's nothing good come out of that. And you got family members crying. Kids don't know when you're going to come back. And it's destabilization of the home, of the family, of ourselves to be what? Restructured. What? The way we think. All right? And the way we what? Operate. And esteem, ladies and gentlemen. Self-positive self-affirmations. My man Thomas, good brother. I don't know about the other staff member, but I know about Thomas. He will give you a list of what? Positive self-affirmations to rebuild and restructure our esteem. We talk to a lot of ladies and men who got low self-esteem. And with low self-esteem comes what? Depression. And giving up. And what? And feeling what? Worthless. Hopeless. Helpless. And only what? And don't even think they deserve anything good. Because their esteem is low. And some people please. People please, try to please him and please her and please him and please her and please him and please him and please y'all. And I don't know who the hell I am by the time I lay down at night.
Check that out.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
You don't please so many people.
Come on, man.
And what would that get us?
Relapse. Very quick.
You see how everything connected?
Yeah.
Praise God.
That's why I said drunk.
Because you don't have to feel.
Ah.
We get drunk, we drug up, so we don't.
You don't feel that pain.
That thing gone.
Awesome. What's your name?
Sierra.
Hey, Sierra, how much time you got, Sierra?
Huh?
How much time you got?
What you mean time?
Clean time.
Clean time.
Every day. Well, Sunday I would be going back to work. I hurt myself at work, so.
Oh, you never did no drugs? Never drink?
Oh, I drink and I drug. I ain't perfect, yeah.
Okay. When the last time you had some?
Oh Lord.
It's been a long time, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I mean,
It's an honest program.
since April the 6th.
Hey, all right.
I hurt myself July 15th. I hurt my hip and my knee, so I ain't had no money. So you can't get it for free, so you just don't have it.
Right.
So
You think God did that?
I'm not gonna say yeah, because I thought he was punishing me because I was gonna put him first.
Everybody hear that?
Y'all hear that?
Him first. But God told me I had to sit down.
Come on.
That's why I hurt my knee and my hip.
Yes.
Sunday I'm going back
That's the way to get your attention.
Yes.
And I got 3 kids.
Got a chill going through me when you spoke like that.
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
That's
And I got bills. I was about to leave my job. I worked at the airport.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Dallas.
And where?
In Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
That's in D.C.
I was
No,
gonna say Dallas.
no, Dallas Airport is in Virginia.
Oh, in Virginia,
Right,
right? Okay,
Virginia.
okay.
But
All right.
they
okay.
said God had to sit you down for a reason.
That's right.
And I had to learn my mistakes. This is the second time I hurt myself. April 3rd, 2020, I had COVID. And I almost died twice. And I had to use a walker again. So the second time I hurt myself, I had to use a walker. But they said you gotta put him first.
Yes.
Yes,
And
you
you
do.
don't,
Well, he's gonna make sure you put him
down
first.
Yeah.
Down so you can put him first.
Yeah, so
Walking or
Amen.
crawling.
So it was a big lesson, I'm ready to go back to work because my kids is getting on my nerves.
Yeah. Walking or crawling, you gonna come back to God.
Oh yeah.
One girl said this in Philadelphia. She said, "God, please stop me from smoking crack." And she got hit by a car.
Wow.
Damn.
Gotta watch what you pray for.
But the thing is, April 3rd, when I had COVID, I seen God not once but twice. So I know God's real.
I know. And there's a different one. A different woman. She said this. She said, "I can't stand meetings." And she was rebellious and she was belligerent and she left and she relapsed.
Oh wow.
Right? Because she didn't want to know what to be reset or retaught or revisit or rebuild or restructure. So she relapsed. And here's another thing too about her. She was out there tricking and she got mad. She said, "I'm not going to suck your penis for 45 minutes for $25. And the guy kicked her out of the car, drove the car back around, rolled over her, broke her leg right here in 3 pieces. So she left the rooms hostile, came back to the rooms humble.
Yeah.
God got a way of getting our attention when we don't listen.
But with me, I'm always in my bro.
Okay.
I don't do meetings.
All right, okay.
But my friend Mark told me at the company, he gonna beat my tail.
Okay.
If I didn't, he was gonna beat my tail. And
We talked about that too.
I ain't trying to get a whooping, okay? I ain't trying to get a whooping.
We talked about that on the side. We got Wednesday meetings with the females.
Yeah, we
Good.
Good.
So they trying to get me out the rope. I just been depressed, so I just want to be in my room.
Okay.
So I hope tonight you out and get some enjoyment.
Because him, he gonna beat my tail. If I didn't come.
Hey, what's your name again?
Sierra.
Sierra.
Yeah.
All listen, we're forensic ghetto black Kojaks. Right? We spiritual scuba divers. The reason why I say that, sis, is because every behavior has a what? A beginning.
Right.
And if I'm depressed, I gotta get to why I'm depressed.
I already know why I was depressed.
Why?
Losing my mother, losing
Okay.
my ex, losing my son's father, having COVID. Now I
Valid
hurt
thing.
myself at work. Yeah, it makes this
Valid
house will
thing.
make you depressed.
Okay. You feel better now?
Now I'm getting there.
That's good.
I'm getting there.
That's right. Cause we born to die. Is that true?
You better know it.
All right. Very
Well, I'm
good.
living until I get there.
Yeah. What you say?
Good.
Rebirth. Ah. What's your name, brother? How much time you have? You in recovery too?
Yes.
How much time you have, Queen?
3 years.
Hey,
Hey.
all right. God bless you. Thank you for saying that, Queen.
Thank you.
Oh, you welcome.
Restructure, recalibrate, DeAndre, recalibrate.
Change the way you think.
Uh-huh.
My lady right there, she's the one that hit. I didn't
Yeah,
think she
over
was
that.
paying attention to that recalibrate.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Y'all use
I
the
had
big
to
words on
change
me.
the way I think.
Yeah.
I had to change the way a lot of changes had to take place. A lot of transformations had to be put in place. My wife said to me one day, she said, "You don't have to change everything about you, you know." And that kind of took that as well, they told me I got to change it. No, everything wasn't bad about you.
Right.
You know, you'll be forever trying to change everything. Change the most important things about is what you're dealing with. That might be for me. That might not be for you, but that's what was given to me. But I said overall, I'm gonna do a full overhaul of everything, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to have to revisit or relapse. You know, I definitely don't want that piece. So that recalibrate is very important to me. I had to definitely recalibrate, you know, my thinking and what was given, you know, things that were given to me continuously. You know, this process. Being here with you guys tonight is definitely a spiritual awakening for me. You know, I felt the chills when she was talking about how God got her attention. And then it brought me back to how many times he was trying to get my attention. And I just wouldn't surrender to it. And he did all he could. But then he did the one last thing to me that opened my eyes up. He put these gentlemen here in my life. And that's what turned me around.
Praise God.
So I thank God for that today.
It's like hunting. Anybody go hunting, and you gotta recalibrate the what? The scope. So your object you can see clearly to get that shot.
Right.
To kill your target.
Right.
Everybody understand that? Yeah. How about the past? Anybody been in the past? They said never live in the past. Use past for what? Reference. All right. The last time I hung with her, I had to go to the clinic.
Check that out.
The last time I hung with them, I went to jail.
Right.
The last time I went there, I got high. I go to the past for what? Reference. I don't live there. I don't stay there.
Right.
It's not a resort. It's not a vacation in the past. Because we in the past, we for what will happen to the present.
It delinquishes it. It kills it.
And what about our future?
Ain't got no peace.
Right.
The future comes to
Got
an
no
end.
peace.
How I say?
Non-existent.
Non-existent. Right? So recalibrate to readjust our perception.
I always got something to go with when Derek says stuff. It's like it's like driving your car. For those that drive or driven. You always keep the past in the rearview mirror. That was my thing. You know, as long as I'm driving, I keep the past in the rearview mirror. From time to time, I look up in that rearview mirror and I remember what I'm going back to, so that I don't take my eyes off the road and crash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with that. With that, keeping things in the past, keep them in the mirror.
And I had to recalibrate. Come on, I'm sorry. Come on, sis.
For me, I stayed depressed until I learned depression comes from living in the past, and anxiety comes from living in the future.
That's right.
It's like at home.
And anger is the present. Anxiety is the future. And resentment, depression is the past.
And anger is the present.
It's the present.
Why is anger the present?
Because it'd be like, I'm not where I want to be. I don't have a job. That's what they, through the literature.
I never heard that.
Okay. Anger. Anger is the present. Resentment is the past.
Right.
Anxiety is the future.
Yep.
Right. You know,
So anxious for what you want to come to pass.
right.
Focusing on that instead of being where you need to keep yourself where you need to be at till you get there.
Come on. When I'm godless, I'm heartless. And when I'm heartless, I'm ruthless. And when I'm ruthless, I'm lawless. And when I'm lawless, I'm lifeless.
And dangerous.
And dangerous. All because I'm what? Godless. And a lot of people out here running around trying to look for answers when the answers is already what? In them.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wiz. So Michael Jackson, Diana Ross. Y'all seen the Wiz, right? Right? Like the Wizard of Oz, right? Everything they wanted was already what? In them. Dorothy was already home. The Tin Man, Michael Jackson, he was quoting Confucius, Plato, Socrates, and listen, and gave enough his own little wisdom. The guy who played the Tin Man, Nipsey
Russell.
Right. When they put oil on him, he was loving everybody until he froze back up. And the cowardly what? Lion.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, he was beating ass underground and above ground, right? Come on, danger came, he stood his ground, right? But when they got to Richard Pryor, he could not what? Help them. He was powerless. Because what they were searching for was already in them. So a lot of us, we run the earth looking outside of ourselves when the answer's already what? Inside of us. For those who run for themselves, they always miss the formula for their situations. Recalibrate. That's why I wonder why I'm always by myself. Why I never can't hold down a woman. How come I get a woman, she always leave me? Right? I'm tired of masturbation. I'm tired of imagination. I want fornication. That's your problem. That's your problem. Okay, after the butt, now what? During the night? You know what I'm talking about? So they say get the woman's mind, you get the behind.
Right.
Okay.
We're all adults in here.
That captivate my mind. Got my behind.
They were romantic because a woman wants to be what? Talked to, loved, listened to. I would never listen. And that's another reason I was always by myself. Men, women love to talk. And they love for men to what?
Listen.
Do anybody understand that?
Yeah.
I'm listening to
I
that.
listen now.
And the women want to talk when the game on. There's nothing to listen. They don't listen. It's when the game on. Can you give me something to drink? And the heat is up. Turn the heat on. Come on, massage my feet. Yo, run the bath water. Who's that downstairs? Where my phone at? I'm busy. But
I'll make it touchable.
you're in a relationship.
Right.
And it was called what? Compromising. Right? And what? Healthy communication. Sweetheart, let me know what you need to be done before the game comes on.
Write me a list and put it there.
Who broke their cell phones? Didn't even have insurance. Let's keep moving. Calibrate.
I did that before.
Yeah, right?
I said, what the hell I do that for?
How about refine? What about to be refined?
Oh man, remove impurities,
Uh-oh.
unwanted elements.
Uh-oh. Refine, remove impurities, unwanted elements.
Who got something for me on that one?
Boundaries does that. Anybody set boundaries in their lives? Why is that important to have boundaries? Come on.
I'm gonna say sisters, cause they think I got money, cause I work. I said, my sister, come on, go get your job with me. I need $100. You got kids. If y'all want something, y'all have to get good grades. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing.
That's right.
But my kids, they good, so I don't have to worry about that. It's just my sisters.
Right, the sisters?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yo, God bless you, man. Take care.
Take care, bro.
Hey,
Good night.
how you know when people when people die, and some people don't do nothing while they're alive, but want everything when they dead.
Yeah.
God bless you, brother.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? And sometimes that could be what? It could be what? Impurities, unwanted elements. I know we're family, but you didn't do nothing. You didn't come visit. You didn't come help. You didn't make that doctor visit. You didn't sit with the person. When the person dies, you want to be in the will. So you want everything.
You want something from them.
That's right. But don't want to do nothing. That's like a person who want all the rewards, but then do nothing to get them.
No word.
Everybody hear
No
that?
word.
Yes.
We talked about
And
that.
that's how that be family.
Oh,
Yeah, family.
And there be unwanted elements in our lives. And we got to set boundaries, social boundaries. Yo, DeAndre is his name, Dirk is my name. He not MF, I'm not a bunch of B's. Anybody hear that? We respect each other. That's social what? Boundaries. Financial boundaries. I give Dad some money. If I give from here, we won't hear it again. Because I gave
From your heart.
from
From
here.
heart.
Some people don't give from here.
No.
They give, then they become long sharks.
No, they have material.
Then it's
motive.
interest on a dollar.
Yeah.
Then they remind you around the building, I gave you a cigarette, where's mine? I give you $1, when I'm gonna get it back? And they start to irritate you. Or if you need help, financial help, and the person you gotta get the money from, who's gonna give it to you, but they give you a sermon first. 20 minutes, you gotta sit down and listen to a whole bunch of rhetoric for $20.
Wow.
That reminds me of my addiction. Having to go get money from somebody like that. To sit there and have, I think listening to the story was more
worse than me
getting the drugs. Yeah, really. Because I was like, man, I really want to go get some, but I don't want to go through having to get it from that person. That's just some of the stuff we have to go through in this process when we use it.
How about another example? How about another example? How about people we used to get high with, and now we're clean, and now we moved away from what? That behavior. And they want to what? Try to what? Bring us back. Because they know we got what? Money. And they know we what? Working. And the enemy's working through them to try to what? Pull us back into what? The matrix.
I don't know though.
Everybody hear that? Where I live at, we always negotiated. They call it, y'all got loud out here in DC? Loud.
Yeah.
Your diesel, whatever that thing is.
Gas.
Yeah.
That's weed.
I don't need no loud. I'm already loud.
Right.
All right.
I need so quiet.
Yeah, I need so quiet. Yeah, we already loud, all right? But I don't want that either. But my whole point is negativity try to bring what?
Us back.
Positive back into what?
Negative.
Back in negativity. Unwanted what? Elements. Because those elements was a contribution of me being untaught, right? Wouldn't reset, revisit them, and always relapse. Because I refuse to what? Rebuild, restructure, recalibrate,
or
refine my life. It's all connected. It's all connected. Unwanted purities, remove those impurities. Real important, y'all. Real important. Who diabetics and eating a lot of sugar?
Sneaking.
I want to sneak.
But I am diabetic.
You diabetic? You gotta watch that sugar.
Yeah.
I'm this close. Everybody hear that?
I was that close before.
That's how my grandpa went. Toes, feet, arms,
They start chopping, they keep chopping.
and the funeral. Everybody hear that? But we gotta what? Listen. They say, yo, everything in the grocery store, my brother told me, is 70% you cannot eat.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful because the grocery store is packed. Yo, TV dinners. I said, why not? No more TV because it's packed with what, y'all?
Yeah.
He told me about it.
Oh, yeah? Okay, all right. Thank you, brother. 7:30. Okay, 7:30. All right, cool. We'll go over 7:30. We got 20 minutes. What, Mr. Thomas?
He told me, yeah.
Sugar.
Always telling me about what I eat, what not to eat, what to do, what not to do.
Everybody hear
That's
that?
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's
good.
He was
My
having
sister
me
the
go
same
get my
way.
monitor from my room and
Yeah.
have me stick myself in front of it. Okay, good. Your number is normal. Why's your number like this today? What you mean? I'm like, did you drink any water? Yeah.
Yeah.
People that care.
Because he care.
Yeah. That's a good thing, y'all. So we got to definitely what? The impurities. Our health is very important. Because we could be off of drugs, but dying in our health.
He's
Right?
sick.
That's right. Real important.
How about that long you got your health and stuff, you got everything.
Come on.
Yeah.
He said a rich man give all his money to get his health back. I
But he
heard that
couldn't.
before.
He died.
Ah, right?
That's
Sick.
something you can't replace. Only God can heal you
Yeah.
of all manners.
That's right, yo. So we got to eat right. Who here don't get enough rest?
Me.
Why is that important? Why is that important? To get rest, sleep. Why?
I can't sleep.
Rejuvenate. That's not up
Your
here.
body
Very
can
good.
function properly.
Rejuvenate.
Huh?
I can't sleep.
Why? You got insomnia?
Yeah.
Do you read?
I
That
got
helps.
time here too.
You read the Bible? Before
I read,
the Bible?
I go to, let me stop. I read once in the blue moon.
Okay, try reading the Bible tonight. I bet you be asleep.
Re-energize.
Yeah, we
You
energized,
go right
right?
to sleep. You go right to sleep.
Yeah, right?
I'm not going down.
You have a peaceful sleep.
But I really, I can't sleep.
Oh, yeah?
Can I
Come on.
ask one question about the sleep thing?
Yeah.
What happens when you sleep too much?
You get stressed.
Nah, I
That's
talk about you.
similar.
Talk about him.
You sleep too
You
much?
sleep too much.
Nighttime, I'm up.
I realized that I need the beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You got to answer that one.
That's answer mark, y'all.
Hands and mark.
So you need to be up.
That's something personal in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new sponsor.
Yeah. Welcome over here.
I'm what you got.
RE5, y'all. RE5. Removing impurities, unwanted elements. Reborn, DeAndre. New mindset. Back to life. Experiencing a complete spiritual change. Reborn.
That piece
Start
covers everything on there,
New environment.
except for the relapse, of course. It covers everything. It puts us in a whole new realm of mindset, new beginning, rejuvenating, re-energizing. There's a lot of reasons, man. Refocusing, reboot,
Reborn.
Yeah, reboot.
Restart.
You know how we gotta do with our phone? Sometimes we gotta reboot our phone.
Yeah.
That's how we gotta do self sometimes. We have to reboot and start this thing over again. That's where all these reads come in and the importance of those reads, man.
I got it. Come on, sis.
And it also show you how to
Who?
relive.
Relive?
Relove.
Oh, put that up here. Relove.
Yeah.
Very good. And relax.
And I was just
Relax.
the words right out of my mouth. Hey, great minds think alike.
Yeah, relax.
Relax. Because without relaxing, none of those things will be possible. Because we got to give our mind time to, rejuvenate, restructure, reorganize,
That's right.
reorganize. And all of these things are so important so we don't relapse.
Yes, beautiful.
It takes us right back to the importance of not relapsing.
What you say, brother?
Huh?
Relove ain't always healthy.
Why you say that?
Depend on who you reloving with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? How much time you got clean, John? 25 what? Hey!
And Mr. John, I will say this on that note, and I've heard it said, sometimes they say there's a reason why an X is an X.
Damn. Gone.
Hey, reborn. Reborn. Who remember taking your first bath when we didn't take no baths? Yeah. Who remember
I
paying?
am exuberating.
Yes, right? Yes.
You still won after 2 years.
Yeah. How about paying the bill on time?
Yeah, that makes you feel good.
Bills esteem.
Even though you broke, but that bill paid.
Good.
Come on.
It's a good bro.
And look, and another thing, people on the outside, they say, well, you should have been washing your ass, Dirk.
Right.
You should have been paying your rent, but you don't walk in the shoes that we walk in.
Okay, right.
Because another recovering addict knows how it is. We don't pay nothing.
Right.
But
We
the
take.
drug dealer, that's right.
They take.
And I was a stranger to soap and water for what? Weeks. Took my socks off, I heard. Underwears came off, skin came off too.
Damn.
Reborn. Retain. Come on.
Damn. Skin came off. Damn. Well, you were
God,
fucking
yeah, you
gone.
on fire with these reasons. Retain.
Yes.
Retaining some of these things that my stuff that I have
Lost.
acquired over time,
Well, Lord.
which falls in the line of I don't know, one of these things. Regain. Yeah, we didn't hit regain yet, but retain falls right in there. Now I'm able to hold on to my stuff now. I'm able to retain it. You know what I mean? I'm able to keep hold of it, because before it was something
just
flying away.
Just say this right here. Back to reborn. How about the tongue? Because the tongue speaks life or death.
Right.
Who cussing here? You've been reborn because you don't cuss. I used to be like Richard Pryor.
Hey, what you said,
I
bro?
don't.
You still cuss? Okay. All right. What's your name? Charles. All right. Do you cuss less?
Okay,
I tried.
You try to?
I
I
catch
never
myself.
really know.
You catch yourself?
Yeah, because I got a sponsee brother. He don't like cussing.
Ah.
And he always, like, when we around him,
Yeah.
he always say something to me and my sponsor about how we talk.
Yeah.
So we've learned to tone it down some.
Very good.
Good.
Everybody hear that? Very important. How much time you got clean, brother?
2 years, 6 months, and 20 days.
Hey. All right.
So basically, you're learning how to restrain yourself. Another read.
Yeah.
Learn how to restrain yourself from talking with cursing.
Come on, sis.
I've got two for you. Re-perceive and receive.
Okay.
We receive.
Why you say that, sis?
Well, because once you decide that you're going to get clean and you actually accept the fact that nobody can actually clean that up for you in the way that it needs to be cleaned up but God himself, that's a reperception of your life right there.
Oh.
You know,
You just
you
educated
learn
me.
new things. You learn new things. And those things, you, basically, like he said, you have to draw a line of demarcation. You know? When you learn to re-perceive your life, you know, you learn to receive your life.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
How much time you got clean?
34 years.
34 years. Give it to her.
Right.
This year, go ahead, sis.
Beautiful group. Come on, sis. Your hand was up. I saw you.
Oh, you come on curse and I curse too.
Okay.
She's smiling too. I heard you.
I ain't gonna lie, I curse too.
All right, but look.
We get on the nerve.
Okay. Look, I'm not holding you down. All right. But my host like this. If we up here facilitating, I have to learn. God will say, listen, your vessel is not squeaky clean, but profanity, we cannot have that. Cause how I look up here doing a whole bunch of MFs and Bs and kiss this and all that, man, like that would be what? Offensive to a lot of people. Right. You know what I'm talking about? So I have to learn. It's not about y'all. It's about what? Being obedient to my higher power. All right? You can say what you want to say without the what? Profanity. That's what dictionary's for. That's what the thesaurus is for, to find words to express.
Or replace. The word.
Now replace. You hear me, Andre? He said replace. Right. So that's just food for thought right there. That's just food for thought right there. As far as that tongue, because the tongue speaks life. How about those who gossip? Who's reborn from gossip? Mind your business. If she's not there, he's not there, that's gossip. If DeAndre's not there, me and Dad talk about him, that's gossip. But it's not gossip if we say, yo, we talking about him, we're going to say it to him when we see him.
That's right.
Ever hear that? Cowards whisper.
My aunt,
but men and women confront.
My aunt left me with a saying as a child coming up. And in my teen years, I learned to use that, and I still use it today. Basically, it's like the best business in the line of business is a business of your own. If you have no business, then make it your business to leave my business alone.
The mind is damn business. I heard that. The mind is damn business.
Oh boy. You know, gems are dropping. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Good group. We didn't know what was going to come out of this. You see how beautiful it is when everybody get involved and we all help each other. We all help each other. Reborn.
Y'all told me something tonight.
Yeah. Replace.
Never
like
get too old to stop learning.
Never too old.
Never too old.
Regain. That's what he was talking about. We obtain possessions that we lost. What did we lose that we want back?
Yourself.
Sanity. Very good. How about dignity?
That's right.
Self-respect?
Yes.
Very good.
And material stuff ain't nothing.
That's right.
That come and go.
That come and go.
But you can't replace people.
Very good. Very good. How about compassion? Anybody got compassion for people?
Yeah.
Very good. That's important?
Yes.
That's definitely a form of work relapse. All right. How about respect? That's our last one right here, yo. That's good time. All right. Respect. To admire someone or something for their talents, achievements, and abilities.
Right.
Respect. All right.
You know, that came to me when I realized one day and I was in my first year of recovery, and I saw a difference in the way people treated me. You know, because when I was out there and I was out of my head and I was doing drugs and running helter-skelter and everything, people would talk about me, talk to me, talk down to me, talk over me, talk through me, around me. They would cuss me out and beat me out or whatever, you see what I'm saying? But for some reason, it came to me one day when I stood in a room full of people and they applauded me. And I'm like, what's that? You know, what is that? That was something new to me. And it was because these people respected a talent that I had, or I said something, you know. But I think that the majority of the time it was because they saw that change in me. See, people don't really get to respect you until you learn to respect yourself.
Come on.
You know, you can be a thief and I wouldn't even know it.
Right.
And I'm giving you this respect all along. Why? Because you're giving me that respect.
That's right.
You know, You could be a murderer. I wouldn't even know it because you giving me that respect. I'm giving you that respect.
That's right.
You know, you can carry yourself like a bum, but be the richest man in the world, and nobody would ever know it.
That's right. That's right. Yes, I like that show Undercover. What's that one? Undercover Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He act like he blend right in, but
Blend
wind
right
up the
in.
CEO.
He ain't got
of
no
the
money or
program.
nothing. Yeah,
That's
he
integrity. What are you doing when nobody's what?
Watching.
Good food, respect. That's good. Anything else? Good group, y'all. You got anything else for the closing and conclusions? Anybody got anything? Last words, some encouragement, motivations? Come on.
I like the part when you said to relax.
Yes.
One part of my relaxation, because like I said, I have anxiety, so oftentimes some people don't like to let that be known. You know, I just want to say that it's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to take psych meds. You know, it's okay to seek therapy. Therapy is a form of relaxation. Talk therapy, journaling, all that. That's all a form of relaxation. You know, it's always a stigma behind seeking therapy, but it shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't view it as I'm a failure because I go to therapy. You're seeking therapy for your trauma. You're seeking therapy for you, and that's why I find my therapy session relaxing. You know, I have two. I'm fortunate to have two because when my first therapist was on maternity leave, she assigned everybody a therapist. And then she came back, and I said, okay, well, I know that my therapist just came back, but I still want to continue to work with you. So I have two, and I'm doing good.
That's good. That's awesome. Praise God. Sis.
I have them too, so don't feel bad. That's like
Yeah, you already know you great.
they don't put me on the long couch. So, you know, back in the day, they used to have on TV shows
And
to be on the
talk
couch,
to you.
and you know,
I made them get on the couch.
So every third Friday of the month, we revisit this place. All right. Next Wednesday, we at the Anna Cooper building. So if anybody want to get them up there, maybe there's no problem. Maybe y'all come up there. We be up to Anna Cooper. That's north. That's northwest. Yeah, we got them next week. This Wednesday. That's northwest. Your hand was up, brother. You want to say something? You good?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody good?
Everybody good?
All right,
I just want to say before Derek his part, it's been an absolute pleasure being here with y'all tonight.
Yes.
You know, the inspiration, you know, the enthusiasm, the energy, all of that you guys put in tonight, made me who I am tonight, and gave me that as well, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So God bless each and every one of y'all. And keep
all right, y'all. We love y'all. We see y'all next month. New topic, same passion. Who woke us up?
God, grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not mine, be done. Amen.
All right.
Yeah, God bless y'all, man.
I got that long ride home.